Good friends, yes, welcome to the 18th August, Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock, just past 7. And tonight we're handling an interesting topic, and that's helping families move from struggle to significance. And in the gig context, we will show you how you can start a second income stream that can underpin all the other income streams that you in future want to bring on board for your family. And I love this picture because it talks about building cities in the future for our family, and doesn't matter where your family start right now. I hope that after tonight you can dream big. All right, so what is our reality, economic reality? Before COVID-19, that was last year early, we had a stable economy, people had rewarding jobs and careers, people had quality lifestyles, planned to travel and do all sorts of fun things. But what is our current reality? Economic implosion, and we are going to see more and more of this as this COVID lockdowns continue. In the process, destruction of jobs, careers, businesses, and people, instead of having quality lifestyles, they end up fighting for survival. And what is the reality for the individual? Well, we no longer worry about all the big things. We just want health for our families. And we want a meaningful job or career. We want good accommodation. Yes, we want to travel if we can, but it now looks, especially international travel for the time being, is out of the question. But we certainly just want some good basic necessities for our family. And nowadays, people are okay with it to say, listen, I want to be self-sufficient. I don't want to be tied down to debts and overheads and all sorts of things. I want to be free, and I want quality of life. So the question is, the well-being of my family, how? How will I do that? Well, the answer is a bit difficult because only 3% of the population are natural entrepreneurs. That means you can put them anywhere in the world under any circumstance, and they just got an inherent knack for knowing how to manufacture, how to market and sell, distribution, logistic, administration, quality control, research, development, legal, financial management. And they don't even know how to say many of these words, but just intuitively, they know what to do. Well, what is happening to the other 97%? They work for these people. They are employees, or they're currently looking for a job. And they are remaining consumers. So that's the hard reality. But the good news is therein lies the key to your financial future, if you will grasp what I will share with you in the next couple of minutes. So how would you like to turn your current monthly consumption into your next business and earn the residual income? That means you do the work once, but the income is continuous. You have income that's linked to inflation, so it doesn't matter what happened to inflation, you are inflation protected. You can have an international business and earn in different currencies from the comfort of your home. Your business is transferable to the next generation, and you can enjoy fun and lifestyle whilst building your business. You have a business that's digitized. That means you can work from home anywhere in the world and provide needed and consumable products and services which have proven to be resilient to economical upheavals. And the good news is to entry, plus you have international business support. So what is this opportunity that I'm referring to? Now, my wife and I have been involved now for more than, we started in 91, which takes us to what, more than 40 years? And yeah, 40 years this year. And it's a company that's present in more than 50 countries of the world, have a history that goes back to over 60 years. They have an independent scientific advisory board. There's a picture of them that are the world leaders in nutrition and breakthrough product ideas. And over the last 60 years, they developed 4 very product ranges, which I will tell you a bit more of as we go forward. And the good news now, and as part of this presentation, we are combining the power of NeoLife and their presence worldwide with what has been developed here in South Africa and eventually will become an international movement, the gig movement, with the template of how to take people from struggle to stability, to success, to significance, through the survival phase, the structure phase, and the support phase. So this NeoLife products and remuneration plan combined with the Gig Legacy Coach program, how does it work? Now you need to understand, first of all, some basic economics. When you think of marketing, conventional marketing works as follows. For this lady to walk out of the shop happy with the handy Andy that she bought, that handy Andy went through a process of being manufactured, and the size of the block is an indication of the portion of the total end price that this lady's paid for. Because a large portion is then distribution from wholesalers to retailers, and then most of the money is spent on marketing to get you to know that you can come into the store, and through TV ads, radio ads, printed media, brochures, and in-store promotions, that's where all the cost goes into, so that you can walk out of the shop with a bottle of handy Andy, happy that you're going to have a product that works. So how does multi-level marketing work, or the NeoLife marketing plan? Again, the blocks are an indication of how much money is spent into that cost component. So that's why in NeoLife we can say we've got the top quality products, because a lot of money goes into the manufacturing and the quality of the product. But because we cut out the middleman, there's still enough money available for marketing, but this time it's only shared between NeoLife, the company, and the distributor organization, which is in this case myself and some of the people on the platform, but it could be everyone on the platform as we go on. And the end consumer can still get a better quality product for less money than they can currently buy in the shops. Now, just to carry on a little bit on this, if I look at the NeoLife marketing plan and the whole financial model structure, there's just a few abbreviations that you need to know what it stands for. SRP stands for the suggested retail price, and I'll do one or two examples later on. PV, point value, refers to a value that's given to a product. Of course, we operate in more than 50 countries. Whether you buy that product, let's say the point value is 10 here in South Africa, it will also be 10 points in the USA, UK, Uganda, Australia, or wherever we operate. So it's a measure of the size of the business that you do. And then for every product in every country, because we work in different currencies, there's a price list that spells out what is the available profit on that product, and it's referred to as BV, or business volume. Now that's really where our money comes from. From every product, there's from the available product profit, a portion that is shared. Now NeoLife, from all the profit that's made, takes 33%, with which they pay their research and development, they pay their warehousing, they pay their national distribution and even international distribution, and their marketing support, which leaves 67% available to the distributor organization, you and I. And then depending on how serious we take this opportunity, we can then dip into the 67% as follows. For own use, we already then get 25% profit share on what we use ourselves. If we then also share the product with other people and develop the usage thereof, that's called other distributors, there's a further up to 25% bonus that we can share in. If you then develop directors, and don't worry about the terminology, it'll come clearer as we move on, but that's people with a certain size business that you've developed. There's a further 14% of the profit that pays out for your ability to develop directors. And then ultimately, for developing world team leaders, there's a further 3% that's available. So A typical customer, and that's pretty much the journey that Helen and myself went through 40 odd years ago. We were already consumers. We would monthly take our hard-earned money and go to the shop because of what we saw on TV, radio, print, and we would then buy products and use it, and at the end of the month, the products would be gone because they're consumables, and we would repeat the cycle. Now with gig into the picture, when you hear the message of gig and you sit down with the legacy coach for that annual interview, you will then get an opportunity to say, hey, you know what, I can switch my current expenditure, and instead of buying from the shop, I can buy directly from the company, and I can save 50% on my household cleaning products. Now just think, get a figure in your head right now of what is your current monthly bill on cleaning products, dishwashing liquids, soaps in the bath, all sorts of cleaning products. And whatever that, let's say it's 1,000 Rand. Imagine what you could do with 50% saving Rand. That then becomes 500 Rand, and that's what we refer to as wealth seed money. Money that you would have spent on a third party for no extra value, which is now available back to you to start investing in your gig journey. But then over time, as they stay involved, they will also discover the quality of the healthcare products and the skincare products. And what we have found is, on average, a typical consumption per family is between 20 and 100 points per month. Now, later on, for those who are interested, at a later stage, I can give you more detail, but just carry it at the back of your head, 20 to 100 points per month per household. Now, just to give you a practical example, we've got different ranges of products, but I'm just going to focus quickly on the cleaning range so that you can get an idea of why do I say it is so cost effective. Since last year, everybody has become aware of sanitizer, and you can't move anywhere in any building unless you are confronted with a place to go and sanitize your hands. But did you know that sanitizers and disinfectants are not the same thing? There's lots of commercially available sanitizers that's basically just a mixture of certain alcohols, but it doesn't necessarily kill the bacteria, but it does damage the skin after a while. And people don't know it, but sanitizers are not currently regulated by any authority. On the other hand, disinfectants are much stronger than sanitizers, and they are regulated with the national regulator. And Golden products, or the Golden Care from NeoLife, is a certified disinfectant that's fully registered with the national regulator. It contains natural fatty acid alcohols, which are non-irritating, in fact, contribute softening properties to the human skin. These alcohols form 5% of the formula, and that's the exact amount needed to do the disinfectant. So for normal hospital disinfection, and what we mean by that, it kills 99.9% of all bacteria and viruses. So to get to a hospital-grade disinfectant, if you buy a bottle of Care and you dilute it with 10 parts water, then you get to the strength that gives you 99% or 99.9%. So what does it mean? So I just took the liberty of saying, what if you become a provider of sanitizers? So 1 liter Care currently retails at 180 Rand for a liter of concentrate. If you add 10 liters of water, you make 11 liters ready to use at the cost of 16 Rand 36 per liter. You can then buy a dispenser bottle of 300 ml from NeoLife at 6 Rand. The 300 milliliters that then goes into it at that ready-to-use price work out to 4.90 Rand. So if I add 4.90 Rand to 6 Rand, my total cost of 300 milliliter is 10.90 Rand of very high-powered disinfectant, and there's a whole host of other uses as well. I've been to Westpac recently, and they sell a 100 ml a little spray bottle disinfectant for 69 Rand. So it's reasonable to say I could theoretically sell that 300 ml for 100 Rand retail. My cost is 10 Rand 90. At 100 Rand retail, I could potentially make 89 Rand 10 cent profit. But out of 11 liters, I can fill 36 such dispenser bottles. So 36 times my profit margin per bottle can give me on one layout of 180, I can theoretically make 3,000 Rand, 3,200 Rand. So this is just a theoretical example. And there are a few of our people that are making it a business. Then I make this statement that you can save up to 50% on household cleaning products. To illustrate to you that this is very conservative, you probably recognize that brand, Handy Andy. Now, it can cost more than that, but at least 60 Rand for a 750 ml bottle. You could have spot cleaners to take spots and stains out of clothes and carpets. It's at least 60 Rand for half a liter. Mr. Window Lean, to clean windows, at least 60 Rand for 750 ml. Mr. Muscle Oven Cleaner, at least 80 Rand for 300 ml. And all there an engine cleaner. Now, all those can be replaced. And the average cost is 150 Rand per liter or 75 Rand for half a liter on average. And you have to buy a whole lot of things. You can replace all that bottles with one bottle of Super 10. It sells for 200 Rand retail. 1 liter of concentrate makes 11 liters ready to use. It works out 18 Rand, 18 cents per liter. You can then buy one dispenser bottle, spray bottle, 500 ml for 37 Rand, which you then use over and over, so you don't have to repay for plastic that you throw away and harm the nature. And then the content, half a liter of content, if you take 18 Rand 18, half a liter of that comes to 9 Rand 9 cents. Now compare 9 Rand 9 cents with 75 Rand. So you can see that I'm extremely conservative when I talk about save up to 50% on household cleaning products. So what you have available as a potential business owner is 12 different cleaning products, from washing powders and disinfectants and all sorts of things. I'm not going to go into that now. You've got an incredible range of healthcare. That's my own personal favorite. My wife and I and our kids use a whole lot of these products, and we sail through each winter not having any serious disease, not knowing what it is to have flu. Very, very seldom that we get that, and our energy levels are sky high. But we can teach you about it, and also therapeutic nutrition for specific conditions ranging from cancer to diabetes to heart disease to a whole lot of things. Children nutrition for men, for women, and so forth. Then NeoLife skincare range, not very known in the market, but been around for many, many years. 100% vegan, not tested on animals, and a fantastic product. My wife is obviously very much into it. But it's your choice what you want to do. So how does our version of the opportunity dovetail with the Gig Legacy program? Now, the Gig Legacy Coach program says we're a movement that teaches people how to take ownership of their journey from struggle to stability to success to significance. We have a bank that backs them up with various products, from interest-free loans to investment products. But then to help the family along, we give every family a legacy coach. And then the job of the legacy coach is to help new members to go through the 3 presentations and then help them to move on to their journey through an annual legacy coach interview. And ASA stands for an annual self-assessment, where you help the family to measure where are they now and put it into a 12-month action plan. And out of that comes the family's need for, we're already spending money, where can we save money? Further up, monthly meet the family and just check up how are they moving forward, and then convert the expenses that's identified, and it's mostly in the field of financial products and consumable products, and show them how they can not only save money, but they can develop an alternative income for themselves. And then in time, develop other legacy coaches and keep growing the gig structures and duplicate time and money. So how much time do you have to invest in this an alternative income stream? we recommend 10 hours per month and do it smart. So over time, with the Legacy Coach program, with the support we give you, and we can even allocate people to you as a Legacy Coach, over time, you will have 10 active families who will follow this program and convert their household expenses to now buying the NeoLife range of products. And at 20 odd points, call it just roughly 25 points times 10 or 11, that's where I get to 250 points worth of products that flow through this cell group or this organization. Now, 250 points of business flowing through this organization in the NeoLife terminology will make you a manager, and the combination of bonuses and savings will put an extra 800 Rand per month in your pocket. Now, you might scoff at it, but you only work 10 hours, and I'd rather have it in my pocket than not in my pocket. But the point is, this is the building unit. Once you can build that unit, what you can do, you can then teach it to others. So over time, out of your 10 people, find the next person who could become you, teach him to build his unit, teach another one to build his unit, teach another one to build his unit. And those people who break off and build their own units, just replace them with new people in your unit, so you yourself maintain 250. And now collectively, your business unit is doing 1,000 points, and that equals, in terminology at NeoLife, a senior manager, and your earnings are now an extra 1,700 Rand per month. How hard are you working? Still 10 hours per month. Now, if you can do it, you can teach it. So over time, some of those people who became managers will move up and become senior managers, and just maintain your own structure of senior manager. And now you have a 4,000 point unit. And that's the magical number in this plan, because at that level, with a 4,000 point unit, and you can do it in any way, I'm just illustrating a specific way here, but then you'll become a director, and through all the bonuses that starts opening up for you, directors currently earn in excess of 10,000 Rand a month. Now, where you are right now, what difference will an extra 10,000 per month make to you? And the good news is you don't have to quit your job and go full-time. You can still do it with your 10 hours per month part-time. Now it's just a matter of duplicating the model. If you have one other director plus yourself, that will take you to a Sapphire director, and a Sapphire director earns in the region of 17,000 per month. Develop 3 other directors plus yourself, and that makes you a Ruby director and earn 20,000 a month. Have 4, and it makes you 2 Ruby and earn 27 a month. Develop 5 plus yourself, and that makes you 3 Ruby and earn 40,000 a month. And that's not all, because now you also start qualifying for world team leader benefits, such as international travel. In the last 40 years, my wife and I have, over and above my private business trips that I went into Africa and built a team there, but just from holiday trips with the company, we've had more than 50 international travels to almost every part of the world. And I'm happy we did it then, because who could have foreseen that we would have been blocked now with this lockdown thing? Well, if you can do 3, 4, 5, how about 6? Once you get to yourself plus 6 other directors, you now move into the president's team group. And at the 4 Ruby level, people earn about 70,000 a month. Have 8 directors and their teams, and you will be a 5 Ruby earning 100 a month. There are diamond directors in South Africa now that are earning 180,000 a month because they have 10 or more directors. There are 2 diamond directors with 12 other directors earning 250 a month. So each of these figures I'm now giving you is already being earned by someone somewhere in Africa of the world. And 4 diamond, 5 diamond, and that's what people can earn. And that's not the minimum. That's just a theoretical example I'm giving you. Plus additional international travel, plus additional special recognition and profit share, which I haven't included in the figures there. And just on the profit share, my upline sponsor, I now know for more than 40 years, He just, at the beginning of the year, earned from last year's profit share 2 million rand on top of what he was earning. All right, so all those big money, don't get confused with it. Here's the key. We work with people's current expenditure. We say, commit to a 10 hours per month program. Look after 10 or more families well. Start by using your own products, be your own best customer, and keep on developing other legacy coaches. And that's how 10 hours a month can become the key that unlocks your future. So to summarize, we want to encourage you to make NeoLife one of your 3 or more income streams on your generational family wealth journey. And what has happened for Helen and myself will happen for you. A steady source of residual income. Income linked to inflation, inflation protected. International business earning different currencies. Transferable to the next generation. Fun and lifestyle while you work. Business digitized, work from anywhere. Work in needed consumable products, resilient to economical upheavals. And a low level entry plus international business support. So the next step is, and I want to quickly just show you a demonstration of such a NeoLife website. And then I want you to ask the person who invited you to this presentation for their own website address and check it out for yourself. Once you've checked it out, decide for yourself. Let me become a distributor, try it out, once-off kit, and we'll look at some of that just now. And thereafter, you continue your distributorship with 160 Rand per annum, where you have your own self-replicated website and you can work anywhere in the world, or you can say, I don't want to yet go there, but you can become a member and just benefit from the member's price. And do any one of those things, you register online, buy your once-off kit and get started. So I normally say the end or the beginning, but now I want to quickly move on to the demo. So each person, when you start, you will have your own website that will be shopnewlife.com/whatever is your link. So don't use mine, please. Those people invited by Sarah, go to Sarah, and my legacy coaches obviously can come to me and I'll send it to them. But when you get started, you get your own profile with your own picture that you put there, with your own contact details, but the rest of the website is fairly standard for everybody. And there's a place for the home, which is the front page. You can customize it slightly with some products that over time that you use. So, and some of it is then the company's own products. But where I want to take you is incredible products that you can then let your people go and research A to Z, the products there from A to Z. Or if you already know what products you're using, what you're looking for, you can look at what are the health packs, what is weight management, what's heart health, what's digestive health, what's immunity. So let's just, for instance, say immunity. I want to learn more about immunity because I'm now worried with this whole COVID thing. Then you go to immunity, look at the products that's there, and they have the same for energy and fitness and women's health and all of that. And I'm just going to take you to one of the products, carotenoid complex, which has been scientifically proven to increase your immunity by 37% within 20 days. And it's all natural fruits and vegetables. Now, if you want to know about it, you can then click any of the buttons below. So I want to just quickly understand the product more, but just below it is then a list to say carotenoid-rich fruits and vegetables, broad spectrum, clinically proven, whole food base. What are the benefits? There's where I get my detail from. Clinically showed 37% increase in immune capacity in just 20 days, etc., etc. But you can also go to Fast Facts and then get a whole brochure that you can then download and even send on to friends and family and share the information with them. Let me just go back to that one. And if I want to know what's in it, I click on ingredients, then I can see the label and I can blow it up. So there's what's in it. Incredible stuff. And if you start Googling each of these things, you'll be amazed how they can benefit your health. Okay? So shop products. So please go and browse it out, check it all there, sales aid and stuff like that. Now, let's say you're interested and you want to know, I want to become a distributor. I want to actually sign up and get my own website so that I can send my URL to my friends and customers. And by the way, you can operate anywhere in the world. Here where I see South Africa, if you drop down, those are all the countries in which you can currently operate from, whether you're registered in South Africa or elsewhere. Any person registered in any of these countries can work in any of the other countries by just putting the right country in there, and you can see the products and services that's available in that country. But we're currently in South Africa. Then here from Sign Up and Save, there you'll see, let me just go back to Sign Up and Save. Those are the options. And the options is then distributor or member. Distributor is where you can then grow your organization and start sharing in the profit and build a big organization that's residual. Members can't build organizations, but they can get individual discount on their product usage, and that's your choice. I would recommend the distributor route because it saves you a lot of money going forward. So let's say you want to start as a distributor. You say, I want to become a distributor. You then click on it, and the only way to become a distributor is you have to select a kit. So it's a once-off starter kit. And you can select a kit, and it can be in the area of health, vitality, energy, 3&N, heart protection and energy, or you can, so a whole lot of kits, or at the bottom, let me just see if they have it there. I normally go for, all right, looks like that's the only ones available for now. So the kits vary, so just check them out as they go. Once you've chosen a kit, you then move to the next step. You can add additional products, put in your sign up information. That's where you choose your website name and your passwords and stuff, and you pay for it, and voila, you're in business. And then you will have a site like this, and this is what the public sees, but at the back end, which I'm so impressed with, I have all the information that I need. And I don't need to know anything. It's all there. I can then go over and above the fact that I can see my whole organization. Here at the resources, at the resource library, I can now, in my own time, study and get a whole lot of, let me just, where's resource library coming up? From brochures to videos to webinars, anything that I can think of. All right, so here's a resource library. Let's say I'm looking for a brochure and I want to send someone a brochure on carotenoid complex. Then I go to brochures and I check, what do they have there? Oh, here they have carotenoid complex. I click on it. It comes up as a PDF file and very professional with all the information, all the signs. Doctors, professors can go and actually check it up, peer reviews. It's all there. I don't have to be very clever. I just download it and send it off as a PDF through my WhatsApp group and whatever the case may be. All right, folks, so here it is, webinars, videos, brochures, information. Go and check it out. You won't be able to check this out until you're a distributor, but at least check out the front end, the shop products. And I think with that said, that's as far as I want to take it tonight. And I'm going to now open the floor, and any questions that you might have, we can answer it. But like I said, the next step is speak to the person who invited you, get his website address, and just go and check it out for yourself and get started.
Okay. Yes. Thanks, Coach. I must say, I think even as I said to you at the time that, I was exposed to it, that the business model really already had made sense for me, especially that, it is an area where you are able to make savings, which I have seen, in terms of the products that I use. And I must say that, so the golden products, my mom used to sell golden products many, many, many years back. And so I've always known that they're very effective. I've always loved them. And it was a joy to just reconnect with them, because at that time I was not aware that they were now part of NeoLife. And I mean, the savings from there, I think I was telling with Tsepo when we had our interview, that I mean, I think it lasts me, if I use the Super 10, the LDC, lasts me a good 8 months in a year, which, I mean, I haven't bought Handy End or all the other things since I came on board, because they're really incredible products. And so you see the immediate saving on the products that you are using, And I also just see it as an opportunity, if we're talking about struggle. And that's why I love it, that it connects to the legacy coach. And I love the fact that when you presented it, you connected it to the whole gig message, because then it brings clarity of why somebody would consider to be part of the journey. I mean, if you are at the struggle stage, you are obviously looking for options to increase your income, to decrease your expenses. Obviously, your mind initially will make you think, oh no, but then now I need to spend. But it gives you an opportunity to actually have customers. When you spoke about the examples of, I think you used care, and I think you said the retail price, you kept using retail price. And the beauty is that when you are in the business, then you buy at wholesale price. So it's already discounted for you. And then you can find clients that you can actually sell the products with retail price. For someone who's at the place where you don't have much income, that really can make a difference, because that's money that immediately comes back to you that you can use. So, so for me, it's still obvious. I'm still at a very entrance level in terms of the journey, but it really, really made sense. And my last comment is on the budgeting. For those that are on the platform, I see that we also have legacy coaches on. When we do the budgeting course, that's where you speak about that cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, having the asset-based income or having the income from employer. It just really makes sense that you want to build in both quadrants, especially in the asset base, where yes, there's time that you're spending. You've broken it down for us. It's about 10 hours a month initially, but it is something that you're building that can, really benefit for you. So it's a continuous journey of learning. The other thing you didn't add there, because it's an intangible, it's the personal development, the stretching, the personal development, the access to the magazines that we get sent, that gives you incredible knowledge about wealth and about health. I mean, my favorite products for health, and I put my kids on it now when COVID came, is, the shake and the Pro Vitality, because I was always exhausted and with headaches because of the pressure. And I find that really works. So I think I will end there so that I do not take too much time. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Sarah. And you've reminded me, I had a discussion with Loratu a couple of days ago. And one of the things, and I have an MBA myself, but what really excited me, we started NeoLife way back when I was busy with my MBA. And I saw an immediate practical application for what I was learning theoretically, to start applying it practically without having the massive expense of trying to set up a company with the normal costs of a company. And I just assured Lorata to say that this is the journey we will continue on with the legacy coaches, that this whole program linked with NeoLife and obviously the other strategic partners will become your mini MBA. And I want to encourage everybody just to come on board, even just for that, so that you can learn all aspects of business, but from a practical point, and in the process, save money and make money.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for throwing me in the deep end like that. Yeah, so we obviously grew up very privileged with this, with being able to travel overseas with our parents. One of the ones that stand out the most was after school, we went to join the GNLD conference in England, in London, which was GNLD conference, obviously a world team member conference, but also a very nice holiday, which included a cruise on the Baltic Sea. So yeah, that's the one that stands out most for me.
Hi, Dad. Yes, I can actually. I was going to say that's the one that stands out for me. I remember we went to NASA and went into the spaceships and everything. And yeah, that definitely is one of my favorite memories. So yeah, we went to Florida in America. So I was still young. It's still primary school days. So there's a couple of blank memories, but all in all, yes, it was. That's the one that I really treasure and I'll forever remember.
Okay, so important, everybody, if you're interested to take it further, please contact the person who invited you to come tonight and get their website address, and then take your time, go through that website, check out the products, click on it, ask questions. If you have more questions, go back to the person who invited you, who's already got a website, and then make a decision and take it from there.